You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius-Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have a very special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say that you have to be determined to make it so. You know, when you decide that something is true for you, you'll do everything in your power to make it so. At least I hope so. You know, this can be a powerful force working against you or working in your favor, depending on what you see as being true. You ever heard the statement, fake it until you make it? Sometimes that is a real thing. It's not about Don't get caught up on the word faking. Get caught up on, like, just putting on the costume, or, you know, dressing for the part that you want. You know, if you're an actor, sometimes you just don't show up to the call. You dress for the part. You know, if it's a job, you dress for the position you're going for, especially if it's an executive part. You wear a suit, nice tie, you know, nice shoes, not a white beater and some jeans, some boots, right? So think of that, faking it until you making it, but rather putting on a costume until you become one with that costume, you know, or you become that persona. Maybe it's not even a persona. Maybe it's an attitude that you just have to slightly adjust until you can walk confidently in that. You know what I'm saying? So, do you believe that everyone is out to cheat you, abuse you, take advantage of you? Then you'll find yourself being drawn towards situations where that is precisely what will happen. Do you believe that you have the ability to truly make a positive difference in the world, lifting up yourself and others around you? Then you'll find an abundance of opportunities for doing so. It may come small and in increments here and there, but it comes. If you believe your troubles are someone else's fault, then you'll never allow yourself to rise above them. When you see your circumstances as being your own responsibility, that's when you put yourself in full control. And the more you argue in favor of your limitations, the more stubbornly they hold you back. The more you promote and project your own positive possibilities, the more real and valued they become. So listen, guys, believe the very best about yourself. Believe the very best about your world, because whether you truly believe, you'll be determined to make it true. Take that from me, Coach Dini. That is my word. Let's go.
Access, a minority-run nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting survivors of domestic violence and sexual abuse. Our prevention division educates the public on healthy relationships, consent, and boundaries, while our recovery division provides support and resources after trauma. We offer workshops and coaching to individuals worldwide, helping them navigate complex issues and reclaim their power. We believe in the power of education and conversation. Our interdisciplinary approach challenges societal norms and empowers individuals to live authentically and purposefully. With the guidance of our accredited coaches, you can overcome obstacles, achieve your goals, and create the future you desire. Don't wait to take control of your life and your sexuality. Visit our website, Sexess.org, to learn more about our services and how you can get involved.
All right. What up, what up? Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL, that's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings, you know, the ones that were out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, I want to welcome you guys to this episode with TommyGun, the trailblazing rapper whose tracks are igniting the hip-hop scene with intense energy and deep cultural roots. From the streets of Long Island to the heart of South Carolina, TommyGun is carving a path in music industry with his unique blend of sound and soul-stirring lyrics. So he is here to dive into the latest single, Shame, from his album The Young Done Part 1, and share how personal challenges and artistic influences shaped his music. So yeah, get ready for an in-depth look at the rapper who's crafts his setbacks into anthems of resilience and triumph. And with that, let's welcome TommyGun to the show. Yo, what is up, bro?
Yo, what's up, Deanie? How you doing, man? I appreciate you having me on, bro. It's an honor.
Absolutely, man. I'm chilling like a villain, man, and happy that you're here with us.
Oh yeah. I'm thrilled to be on, man. Ready to go.
Yes, sir. Man, time is flying by so quick. But in this life that we're living, especially for you, what do you believe is worth fighting for, bro?
Fighting for family. You know, you always got to have some pride in yourself too. You know, you can't let people walk all over you. You know, you got to have some dignity. You know, certain things like that you got to fight for. You know.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So how did you form a relationship with music?
Back when I was a kid, you know, in high school, you know, it all started with my friends. We would throw on beats, do like little rap battles, you know, things like you'd see in 8 Mile and stuff, just joking around, you know. But then we started taking it more serious, me and my one homie who actually made beats, and we started making songs together. And it was just fun, man. You know, we just had fun with it, and we grew with experience and knowledge along the way.
For sure. Do you still battle rap?
Nah. I kind of gave that a break. It's all peace this way. All peace.
Okay, all peace. I was just going to ask, man, do you have any rap beef? Because right about now, you know, rap beef is, I guess, the topic of the hour.
I know. It seems like everybody's going against each other right now. No, not right now. I mean, back in the day, I'm not going to lie, right when I got out of high school, I did have a little rap beef with this one guy going on. He was always kind of crapping on my music. You know, he would comment things on my posts and stuff. I made a diss track on him. He wound up throwing one back at me. We threw 2 in total at each other. So it was a fun little thing going on. It got the people's attention. So I've been in one before, but not in a minute.
All right, cool deal, man. So back when you were, you know, battle rapping, learning your voice and cadences, how to, you know, put lines together, like who was your influence?
Mac Miller. Mac Miller was my biggest influence from day one. You know, I actually performed in Pittsburgh a few years ago. It was my first time up there. I went to all the Mac Miller spots, you know, before my show, and it really just gave me like this crazy energy, bro, this good energy. You know, like I was the most calm I ever was when I went to my performance, because I felt like going to all the Mac spots and, you know, just relive everything he kind of, you know, created just gave me so much inspiration.
That's dope, man. Do you believe in like spirits and stuff, like transferable energy?
I don't know if I go like that far, but I do believe in like spirits and like guardian angels. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. You think you captured a little bit of Mac Miller's presence by going to his spot?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I actually captured more. I went to his concert a little before then. It's one of his last ones on his last tour, and I actually got to meet him at the meet and greet and talk with him for like a quick minute, man. I feel like ever since then, like it made me want to step it up a level. You know what I mean? Because my goal was to meet him again, but make music with him. Unfortunately, I can't do that anymore, but I still keep the other half of my dream going for him, you know, to like make it big. You know what I mean? Be something he would be proud of.
For sure, man. Oh, yeah. So you and the one homie began to craft songs, you know, I guess put things out. Did you have any blueprints on like what to do in this music industry?
Not in the beginning, you know, it was more just throwing out there how I was feeling. But like I said, when we grew with experience, we started learning, you know, maybe, you know, you can make a theme to albums, you know, you got to make it like a story, like almost like a movie, you know what I mean? Like you got to have an intro, you know, certain like climaxes in between, you know what I mean? Like with an outro. So it's all you got to think about how you want to structure it together to make it a perfect project. You know what I mean? So we've learned that along the way. Yep.
Was there a hard lesson in this journey?
I guess that it is a grind. You know what I mean? Like, I put a lot of effort into my music. You know, I've spent hours and hours writing, you know, tons of songs. I got hundreds of songs, and it's just like you always want everybody to listen to it. You know what I mean? Because you wanna hear, you know, the feedback. You want to hear people liking it. But sometimes, you know, I guess the only thing is, you know, just not everybody, you know, tunes in all the time. You gotta, like you were saying in your intro, you gotta make a name, you gotta make a brand, you gotta make an image. You know what I mean? Like to capture the attention. It's not just about the music. So that's what I've learned to it too. You know, because I used to think it's just about the music. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I got good music, people will tune in. But there's a whole nother half of that too. They gotta know who you are as a person, what you stand for.
That's right. That's right. Especially nowadays. You know, in the '90s, you could just be a musician. You know, you didn't necessarily have to have a character, but with the I guess with cameras everywhere now, you have to be a person or persona, some type of some interesting being, I guess you can say. You know, the mysterious artists are not popular anymore.
Yeah, and I think that's what kind of disappoints me in a way, is like this generation in a way has kind of drifted away from the lyricism. I'm trying to bring that back in a way, because I love 90s rap, you know, all that kind of old school stuff. I listen to all New York type rap, you know, like I respect all the rappers that kind of dabble in that kind of rap still nowadays, trying to keep it alive, because nowadays you just have people just really messing with the beats. You know what I mean? Like they like just riding to the beats. They don't really care about what the people are saying on the track as long as the beats are hard, which is cool and all when you want to turn up in the club. But I feel like sometimes we got to get back to the roots of actually learning lessons and the storytelling from music, you know, that they used to do.
Absolutely, man. And artists that always wear shades, like, yo, bro, I need to see your eyes, man. I need to see your eyes. No, I'm just playing. So let's talk about the journey that led you to create Shame. Like, what is the backstory to this song?
All right, so the backstory is a little funny, man. Everybody laughs when I tell this story. So I'm still borderline a Dallas Cowboy fan. I know that sounds crazy being from New York.
That's very crazy.
The way they lost to Green Bay in the playoffs this year, man, just had me such like disgusted, man. I felt like it was a disgrace. So I went out to my car, bro, and I just started listening to that beat, and I was like, all I kept thinking was, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And I'm like, man, that's kind of a catchy hook, you know, to this. And I just went from there with it, bro. Just really just talking about the struggle and the grind of just anything, you know what I mean? So basically Dallas's, you know, butt whooping kind of inspired me to make that song.
Yeah, man. I bet every year, no offense, that you had to say a damn shame, because, man, the Cowboys.
Exactly.
Except for that one year.
Yeah. I think I'm be listening to this song for a while, for many years to come.
Man, a damn shame. Part 3, Part 4, nah. My wife is a Cowboys fan, so I have to give her a hard time.
Oh yeah. You got to give them all a hard time, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I'm happy how the song came out, though, man. I mean, it's definitely got the most views I've ever gotten on any track. It's now sitting at over 15,000 on YouTube. So I definitely love the response and the feedback from the fans, you know. So I feel like the project definitely was a success.
For sure, man. So being from New York, I have New York roots, and now you're in the South Carolina. Back in the Civil War days, that would be frowned upon, but we're here, 2024. Do your New York roots influence your music any way?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it's kind of hard, you know, like sometimes being down here, because it's definitely different culture, you know, being in the South and being up in New York, which I'm headed up there in a couple weeks to go see some family. But I just feel like I always stay close to my roots, you know, no matter where I am, you know, like I was born in New York, you know, like I don't take that out of me, you know what I mean? I take it very, you know, very serious, you know what I mean, where I'm from. And I just feel like there's been a lot of great things that's come out of New York, you know, music, you know, sports. I feel like there's so many, you know, it's a great city, man. It's like the Mecca of music, you know what I mean? So I take pride that I was born there, and I want to make a name for myself like the ones that came before me did there.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of pride, so I believe that the Italians kind of helped shape the East Coast, the entire East Coast, from the ports to, you know, you name it.
Yep.
And you kind of incorporate your Italian heritage into your music. How important is this for you?
Oh, it's very important. You know, my mom's side, she's from Naples, Italy, and then my dad's side is from Sicily. So it's definitely, you know, two different types of Italian culture, but I definitely try to take it all together in one. You know, like I love Italians. We do all the great food. You know, I help out at a pizzeria, you know, here and there. This one called Frankie's, you know, and I just love being around food. I love being around Italians, you know, like real ones from Italy. You know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful country, beautiful language. I feel like, you know, being there also inspired me, you know, like not just the New York inspiration, but also the real cultural, like, roots from Italy. You know what I mean? Because the Italians, they came on the boats, you know, over a long time ago. You know, that's where we really, really started, you know, Italy. You know what I mean? Like, that's how my family got to New York. And then, you know, I pick up from there. But like I said, I always dig a little bit deeper.
Absolutely, man. So, do you have any mafia friends? No, don't answer that. Let's cut to the music, guys. We have Shame by TommyGun. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame. Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame. Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame. Okay, sometimes I'm sick and tired of just all of my thoughts. I think it really takes a lot when you just feel like the boss. And they will never know the pain or the shit that it costs. When you be giving all you got, but you still taking a loss. That won't stop me from the top, and now I'm still taking off. Say I'm from a different fabric, different cut from the cloth. You can catch me while I'm at it, always making the sauce. People call me a fanatic, always taking them on. Everybody lacking patience cause it's taking too long. That's why I gotta make a statement while I'm making these songs. Ain't nobody ever made if they ain't playing the cards. Only missions getting famous, aiming straight for the stars. But it's a damn shame. Damn shame. Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame. Really such a shame nobody like you. When I'm getting money, talking times two. Tell me, little girl, where can I find you? Shawty, watch your back, I'm right behind you. Later on inside you. Okay, only 20 grand, man, that must have been a typo. When I celebrate at night, you know I do it right, ho. DJ turn me up where the motherfucking lights go. Homies in the club, shout my little bro Michael. Feeling like the champ, I got these bitches on a tightrope. Watch out where you stand, for you sitting getting side scope. Talking to the man, I could do this with my eyes closed. Sticking to the plan, that's the only thing that I know. Damn shame. Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame. Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame. Man, it really is a damn shame. Damn shame.
Are you tired of chasing after success and not achieving your goals? Success is possible. You just need the right help, the right guidance, and the right mentors. And that's what you will find on the podcast, Stop Chasing and Start Listening, hosted by real estate investor and business owner Jason Chrisman. Jason has a lineup of incredible guests who cover the world of real estate investing, entrepreneurship, and business strategies. You'll learn from the best on how to elevate your game. Guests include Richard Taylor. He's a 22-year 32-year-old powerhouse who's raking in $60,000 a month. That's right. He'll share his secrets to success and teach you how to unlock your potential. Leslie joins the program. Once she was a pharmacist. Now she's a digital marketing millionaire. You'll learn how she transformed her career and built her empire from the ground up. And don't miss out on the incredible story of a firefighter turned self-made landlord. With 53 properties under his belt, he's living proof that dreams do come true with hard work and determination. Each episode of Stop Chasing and Start Listening is filled with valuable insights, practical tips, and inspiring stories that will help you reach your goals. Add Stop Chasing and Start Listening to your podcast playlist right now on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and your favorite podcast platform. Stop Chasing and Start Listening with host Jason Chrisman. Start listening right now and take that first step to living the life that you and your family deserve.
All right. That was TommyGun with his song Shame. Dope vibe. I love it. So I normally don't listen to the music beforehand just so I could be surprised like the rest of the listeners. And when I say I was surprised because I don't know, I guess I was, expecting the normal stop and go flow, that's dominating the radio. But hearing this style, it's fresh. I love it. All right, with that, let's go ahead and invite TommyGun back to the show. Yo, welcome back, bro.
Yo, what's up, man? Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, shame touches on, bouncing back from disappointments. And look, no offense to any Cowboy fans, only to my wife and TommyGun here, but I'm sure that, you guys have experienced a lot of disappointments with the Cowboys. How do you personally handle setbacks?
I feel like you're not human if you don't get knocked down, at least, once. I mean, you're probably going to get knocked down a lot of times, but I feel like that's really what makes you stronger. You know what I mean? Like, you see it anywhere. You see it in real life. You see it, in movies. You can't get to where you want to be without getting knocked down. It's not about getting knocked down. It's about how you get back up. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes you stronger along the way.
Absolutely.
So some like shame, you know what I mean? You're gonna come across a lot of things that, you're gonna be like, damn, that was a shame. It didn't work out like how I planned. But one thing that I've learned, and I've just taken in, I absorbed this recently, is that things happen for a reason, even the bad things. You know what I mean? I come to realize that later, something that I felt was bad at the time, it opened up a door for me in the future. And I'm starting to kind of calm down when things don't go my way, because I'm like, you know what? There's a greater purpose for this.
Absolutely, man. And sometimes, those doors have to shut only to make you move. Sometimes we can get so comfortable and, this is secure, this is safe, that we don't challenge ourselves anymore or move on to the next thing.
Exactly. Every time, when I used to get hit out of left field by something, I'd always, kind of panic, but I'm starting to understand, you got to just let things play out how they need to play out, There's a bigger person in control,
Absolutely, man. So what kind of themes can we expect on The Young Don Part 1?
So The Young Don Part 1, it's just a whole blend of just cultural, references. I feel like it's very inspired by, I love, I know before we cut off, you were saying something about the mafia. I don't got no connections like that, but I do love myself some good mafia movies, like The Godfather, things like that, Goodfellas, all those kind of movies. So the album has definitely got references to things of that kind of nature. That's what I was aiming for when I made the album. But I feel like it's a good mix-up of all different types of beats and different flows, and I feel like that's what the fans kind of really appreciate the most from this album.
Absolutely. When can we expect Part 2 and Part 3?
So Part 2 is already in the works, man. I'm probably almost halfway done with Part 2 because I've just been so thrilled about how Part 1 has just turned out, man. It's just had me in the zone still, and every time, I always tell my wife this. Every time I'm in the zone, she'll be like, why are you going out this late? Why are you going out at 3 in the morning? Why are you out there till 4? And I'm like, because if I'm in the zone, I can't let that go to waste. You know what I mean? I don't usually get writer's block too much, but I just feel like when you're feeling it, you got to take advantage of that. You can't just lay around and be like, I'll write that down later or this and that. I've been in the pocket right now, and I've made this one song on Part 2, and I feel like it's one of the best I've ever made. So I can't wait for everybody to hear it.
Nice. Is the soundscape and environment different on part 2?
Yeah, I feel like part 2, like I'm not gonna go fully slow it down a bit, but I definitely want to have like more. I feel like part 1 was definitely hype. You know what I mean? Like the beats were a lot more faster paced. You know, the flow was a lot more faster paced. So the second one's definitely gonna still have a little bit of that, but I definitely want to slow it down a little bit and get a little bit back more into like jazz, because I've definitely dabbled in jazz before, and that's, you know, I love doing a little jazzy rap. You know.
Absolutely, man. Where can our listeners connect with you online?
So you can check me out on YouTube. You check out my YouTube channel for TommyGun. All my music's on there. I'm on SoundCloud as well. I know people don't be checking out that as much, but all my music from way deep back is on there. So you can check me out on those platforms. I'm always dropping stuff. So definitely tune into that.
All right. Listeners, just in case you didn't get those links, I don't know, you're busy with your fingers or something. No worries. I will have the links in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click those links. TommyGun, thank you so much for sharing your insights, stories with us today. Your dedication to not only blending heritage, personal history, and, you know, musical innovation, it truly sets you apart in this hip-hop world. And to our listeners, make sure to check out TommyGun's Shame and the rest of the Young Done Part 1 on all music platforms, and keep an eye out for his upcoming music video and future projects. Follow TommyGun to stay updated on his journey and get a front row seat to his evolving artistic narrative. Thank you guys for tuning in, and keep rocking to the rhythm of resilience. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, long time? I forgot to mention that, oh, by the way, this is Deanie, you know, Vigilantes Radio Live, VP of Operations for Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, Only One Theory dropped a new single. It is called La Jefecita. It's on Spotify. As a matter of fact, it's on all major platforms. You should check it out right now. Oh, and by the way, there's also a visual on YouTube. It's hot. Check it out today. OnlyOneTheory.com. Check that out too. Peace. Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only1Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black-Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.
What's up, guys? It's Deanie, and I want to welcome you on a journey of the heart and of the mind. These Fucking Feelings podcast is a beacon in the world of mental health advocacy, and it invites you to join a conversation that's changing lives. We are here to share, listen, and grow together. Led by the passionate Micah Bravery, alongside the insightful Rebecca and Crystal. This award-winning podcast dives deep into the human experience, from navigating relationships to coping with loss. No topic is off limits. It's about real stories and real emotions. These Fucking Feelings is more than just a show. It's a community, a place where vulnerable isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. You can find it across major platforms, including YouTube and Facebook Watch. This podcast is a touchstone for anyone seeking understanding and support. These Fucking Feelings podcast, where every emotion is valid and every story matters. Tune in and transform the way you see mental health.